LSI is always a great conference. I really enjoy being here because it's a phenomenal combination of strategics, investors, and medical technology innovation. I've been in the business 30 years, and this conference does, I think, among the best, if not the best job of aggregating all of those different groups in the same environment where the interaction is fluid. It's constant, it's always there, and it's hard to pass up. So I try to come every year. This is my 9th startup. My last one was Shockwave Medical in the angioplasty space. I left that one to start this one because I recognized a problem that's been there my entire career, and it also allows me to trade from something that I experienced when I was at Intuitive Surgical in the very early days. I was number 6 there. Fred Mull and I back then thought of this really great future where we could record procedures, where we could apply artificial intelligence and machine learning to be able to optimize technique through a range of procedures and deliver that back as medical education. So I thought, now's about the right time to do that. Computing power is about right. The capability for high-speed internet is about right. So I left Shockwave to start Avail, and since starting in 2017, pre-pandemic, we've built a network of proprietary hardware that is powered by proprietary software that enables people outside of the operating room to be inside of the operating room with full control of audio and video, an ability to see every procedural imaging that you would need from robots and angio and everything else for a variety of purposes. 50 plus medical device companies and hundreds of providers across sites of service and specialties are using that network to be able to train medical education, to train new procedures, new techniques, new technology introductions, and very importantly, support procedures and bring expertise to the operating room when it's needed, not just when it was available physically. So we built that network and that ecosystem to be able to do that. So at this point, we're in hundreds of locations across clinical specialties with a set of hardware we actually still own. We place that hardware. And those who want to get access to the ecosystem, to the network, pay by the minute. It's very simple. Why do we do it that way? Because we want to make sure the network is as large as possible, as fast as possible. So we're in, again, hundreds of locations in acute care, remote acute care, and ambulatory surgery centers across every specialty you can think of. And that is then leveraged by nearly 50 medical device companies who use that platform collectively to be able to support procedures, train clinically, and introduce new technologies. So we took a very bold approach. That approach is a little like Apple, if you will, in as much as we believe you need to control the hardware and the software together. I could have gone to market a whole lot faster if I put a skin on top of a commercial collaboration software, like Zoom or Google or Teams or whatever it is. I decided not to do that. Why is that? Because medical devices has a certain set of needs. 27 years in the business prior to getting this thing kicked off told me what those needs are. So we catered to those needs, building a ground-up set of proprietary software. We also recognize to control the full experience and make sure it's reliable, consistent, always on, you have to control both hardware and software. So we built custom hardware from the bottom up, and we made them work seamlessly together in a network that is an ecosystem, allowing connections of other technologies into what we're doing to optimize procedural care. We're here to meet with a lot of customers that we have, and as part of that ecosystem I described, we're constantly looking for new technologies that can access that ecosystem, leverage the capability of high-resolution cameras, high-resolution audio, and an internet connection to the cloud with powerful computing in an operating room. We're not going to develop all these technologies, right? There's artificial intelligence in orthopedics. There's artificial intelligence that's been using in coronary and structural heart, and there's all sorts of cool operational technologies that are out there. All of them need a way to plug into the operating room. I built this company, built the technology platform with that in mind. What do I hope to get out of here at LSI this year? It's to meet with customers, meet with potential new technologies, and build the capabilities of that ecosystem. What I hope for the future of the Avail is that the hardware is ubiquitous. We believe there are 70,000 locations in the United States alone where our hardware can add value. We believe there are hundreds and hundreds of medical device companies that can access that hardware through that proprietary software in the ecosystem. I want to be ubiquitous across specialties. And I want to create an environment where artificial intelligence can get deployed, where machine learning can get deployed, where our technology as a form is customized and part of things like robotic surgery capability or navigation capability in an integrated ecosystem fashion. That's the reason why I built it with hardware and software together, and I think we're in a unique position to do that. So really anything that furthers that goal, that's what I'm after.